Hi, my name is Kristen Williams, and I'm a physical therapist and senior instructor for Lit Yoga. And today we're going to be talking about lower extremity nerve glides. If you've ever heard of someone talking about having sciatica or a nerve impingement, occasionally we can give them something we call a nerve glide or a nerve mobilization, working on their neurodynamics to help feed that nerve if there's anywhere along the path that it travels down the leg that it might be getting caught up or not gliding through its sheath as easy as it can. And so I'm going to demonstrate 3 simple ways to do this. These are very low-level beginner methods that if you're having what feels like sciatica or maybe some nerve tension, you can try these and see if you just can't loosen things up a bit. Now be mindful that you don't want to pull into any type of pain, you don't want to reproduce your symptoms, and you should always go seek the help of a healthcare provider if nothing improves or in fact it gets worse. So when we talk about the lower extremity, we have the sciatic nerve, which comes from the lower back through the hip, down the back of the leg, and then actually splits into 2 main nerves called your tibial and common fibular nerves. And so we're going to look at how to glide just the sciatic nerve and then get a little bit more specific into that tibial and what we call common perineal, also common fibular, also called common perineal nerve. When I went through school, we called it the perineal nerve. Now they're calling it the common fibular nerve. So let's begin with the sciatic nerve, the big guy. When we lie on our back, the easiest way to glide this nerve is to, let's say we're gliding the right sciatic nerve. We want to bring the right knee up to line over the hip, and then you can grab behind the thigh here just to give a little support, beginning to extend that leg a little straighter until you start to feel either some tension, maybe some discomfort that feels similar to your complaints, and then lower back down. You don't want to push into pain, so you can lift right to that edge of the envelope is what I tell my patients, and then lower. So lift the leg and lower. And I usually say to do anywhere from 20 to 25 of these. Now, one option is to, when the leg comes up, you can begin to flex and extend the ankle as well, mobilizing from below. That sciatic nerve, like I said, goes all the way down before it becomes the fibular and tibial nerves, but that nerve structure goes all the way to the foot. So you can glide from below as well. So 2 options there. That is for your sciatic nerve. Now for what we call a perineal nerve bias, that perineal nerve is the one, or fibular, that splits and wraps around the neck of the fibula and then comes down, innervating the lateral leg. So to get a bias of that nerve, same starting position, and just adduct your leg, meaning bring it across the body a little bit and extend right to where you might feel that tension or symptom, and then rebend. So again, just this idea of flossing the nerve. We don't want to stretch it, we're just flossing it. And then in the same token, you can also add the foot and ankle by pausing where you get just the littlest hint of tension, and now point and turn the toe in and then turn it out. Point and turn the toe in and then flex and turn the toe out. So just getting a little bit of ankle mobilization to mobilize from below. So this is for the common fibular or perineal nerve. And then finally, the tibial nerve, which goes straight down the back of the leg, right along the back of that tibia or your shin bone, and innervates the deeper leg musculature all the way into the foot. And so to bias that one, we'll just again keep the knee over the hip, lift the leg up and lower it, and then to get the fibular nerve bias, we're going to dorsiflex, pull the toes back and turn the toes out. So we call that evert and then relax, and then evert and relax. So the foot, I'm kind of mirroring with my hand what my foot and ankle is doing. And that's going to get more of that tibial nerve. If you have some tibial nerve type symptoms, again, that more back and deep foot innervation slash distribution of the tibial nerve. So 3 simple ways to mobilize the nerves of the lower extremities and hopefully get a little relief, a little blood flowing to those neural structures, and just allow the body to heal itself. So if you want more, you can always click the link below. We have plenty of classes on Lit Daily where we address some neural gliding. We have different workshops as well. So please take a look and join us on Lit Daily. Thank you so much for joining.